So good morning, everyone.
Morning.
I'm a little nervous, so bear with me. It's my first official speech. All right, so I have everything written down, fortunately. Standing before you is a privilege. Thank you to the organization. Thank you to the organizers of this expo and its board members for recognizing my accomplishments and considering me as one of the inspiring persons in the field of business. My name is Samuel Young Jr. I'm 30 years of age. I'm a fellow business owner. I'm a brother. I'm a friend. I'm a law family member. I'm also an advocate of self-belief and health and fitness. I'm here today to talk about my journey into entrepreneurship, and I'd like to share what I believe has been key components that have led to my success so that others may connect and relate. By way of professional background, as just introduced, I hold a bachelor's degree in business administration with a concentration in accounting. Currently, I serve as managing director and owner of World Gym Cayman, as well as one of this year's YCLA finalists. It is my stance that behind every business person, there are three key components that are necessary to attain success in their given ventures. These are self-belief, effective planning, and perseverance. I would like to share with you my point of view that allows me to draw this conclusion. First, self-belief. I faced an interesting point in my life that ultimately inspired me to change my narrative into what it is today. This point in my life that I'm referencing occurred in December of 2016. At this particular point of the year, the new year was in sight. I felt inspired to evaluate the direction of my life. At this particular point in my life, I was actually 28 years of age, and I thought about my life at 30. I think whether it's conscious or subconscious, we often set a 30 as a type of benchmark by which we should have achieved certain things, whether it be marriage or financial security or different points in your career, perhaps parenthood. I felt very inspired to be critical of myself and mesh where I wanted to be at this age. This train of thought inspired me to ask myself a fundamental question. Which one of my passions could I translate into a career? At this point, I knew that I wanted to pursue a career in the health and fitness industry because I know how health and fitness has greatly impacted my own life, and I knew that I would feel rewarded by helping others in a similar fashion. It was this passion that led me to change my course in my career and implement a strategy to ultimately acquire World Gym. I knew what I wanted to achieve was doable. I didn't let anything come in my way. I simply kept my eyes on the ball. I say all of this to make a point that to be successful, I needed to believe in myself, and that I had the capability in terms of talent, I had the capacity in terms of time, and I had the energy to change my narrative in a successful way. I believe that no matter what your business venture is or your goals within your business are, self-belief is absolutely crucial to success. Self-belief is not something we are born with. It is something that we learn and cultivate on a daily basis. It provides a foundation for our confidence, commitment, and courage. I believe that my belief in my own strengths actually grew from reaching my goals in health and fitness. I remember being a young boy waiting for my father to come back from the weight room, and in doing so, I was naturally curious as to why he loved the gym so much. When I started training with my father in the weight room, my belief in who I am and what I could accomplish felt more and more achievable. The lesson I learned, which I will in turn pass on to the young people of the Cayman Islands and perhaps others in this very room, is that you need to find a thing that you enjoy, yet simultaneously challenges you, so that your progression in that particular activity or program or sport will bleed into other areas of your life, which affects your outcomes in a positive way. This leads me to effective planning. Once I decided that I wanted to pursue a career in health and fitness, I took the time to think about how I could translate my passion for health and fitness into a career By default, this answer was entrepreneurship. I wasn't going to leap before looking. I simply took it very seriously, and I understand that time is a luxury. Therefore, rather than move into a role which was not aligned with what I truly wanted to do, I went into a mode that I've coined as a stream of consciousness. I stayed in quiet spaces and thought about what was most important about what was most important, what I would enjoy doing and what I would enjoy doing for the rest of my life. My apologies, I'm a little nervous. And I also asked myself, how would I want to be remembered? I also approached the then sole owner of World Gym about acquiring the actual company. This led to multiple meetings, and over the coming months, we discussed several strategies to ensure that my acquisition would continue to run the business in a successful way. At this point, as you know, I do serve as the managing director of World Gym. I share this to say that the road to being an entrepreneur was successfully considered and subsequently planned. I feel that this approach served me well because I knew it meant that I had to meticulously map out how the business would operate under my leadership. This brings me to my final component, perseverance. If you're passionate about what you do, you'll go at it gladly, and especially if you believe that you can be good at it. However, there will be days that are harder than others. When our energy is low and we don't have the same shine that we did yesterday, those are the days when perseverance is crucial. Again, exercise taught me perseverance. When I started going to the gym with my father, I persevered in the weight room, which bled into my academic life, which ultimately has secured the way I perceive challenges and processes to attain my goals. I think that young people will benefit from learning about perseverance and why it is needed to achieve current and even greater goals and associate challenges that they may set for themselves. We will not be passionate and motivated every day, but we must persevere. Perseverance means doing what needs to be done, even when we don't want to do it. Understanding that there will be days when we don't want to do things, but we will fight to remain committed and faithful to our goals. This is essential to success. I'm sure that many of you can relate to the components of self-belief, effective planning, perseverance, and I hope that you've enjoyed hearing me and how I personally learned the importance of these elements in my own life and how they have led to where I am today. Thank you.
Wow, brilliant. Very good for a first speech, June.
Thank you, Samuel.